So now we're going to have a look at the amp modifier section, which is located in this top right hand corner here. Now as for the filter section, we can lock this and we can also switch it off using those two options there. Now first of all, the amp modifier section allows us to globally change the amp settings for each one of our layers. Now let's take the parameters in turn. Now the first one we have is a drive control. So you can hear that's distorting and also kind of containing the sound a little bit, which is sometimes a byproduct of saturation and distortion. And almost that's like a limiter. The next option we have is pan. So we can choose to move the sound more to the left or the right hand channel. Next up we have spike. Now this creates kind of an extra percussive transient. Quite interesting to use it with the drive because the drive acts like a limiter in some ways, it can help tame the spike but still add some extra punch to the transient. Okay, the next option we have is spread. Now this allows us to create a kind of auto pan effect. So it creates a kind of stereo width to the sound. Now the next options we have are our envelope settings that relate to our amp. So we can increase the attack. We can play with our decay. Let's bring the sustain down. So now the length of the sound is being controlled by the decay time. So we can make things more percussive. Let's try it with the spike as well. So it almost has a drum quality to it now. Now the sustain level is the resting level when we hold down the note. And then finally we have our release, which is how long it takes the sound to die away once we let go of the key. The standard controls we'd expect on an envelope, but remember these are affecting the global amplitude settings for each one of our layers. Okay, so that's our amp modifier section. In the next video we're going to have a look at our front panel, delay and reverb controls.